Hello, hello, and welcome to today's video. Before we get into it, I wanted to mention that in tomorrow's video, I will be announcing the Bosch mixer giveaway, but because it's Christmas Day, the video will be going up in the afternoon, so don't look for it in the morning. It will go up in the afternoon. My last Vlogmas video, Christmas Day afternoon. If you have not entered the Bosch giveaway, you can still do that leading up to late tonight. First link in the description if you want to do that. Now let's get into basically a week's worth of dinners. This is real life here. We don't eat perfectly every night. I got kids coming and going all the time. A lot of it's frugal, some of it's not. Some of it is shortcuts. And without any more talking, let's just get right into the food. Christmas leggings, woo! I'm gonna start off tonight's dinner with mixing up this crusty bread. It's so easy. You just mix these ingredients, put it in a bowl, and tonight I will bake it in the oven, in like a Dutch oven. We have one of Dave's, not current coworkers, but old coworkers coming over for dinner tonight, so thought we would do like nice crusty bread and soup. I know it looks warm out there, but we're gonna have a big storm tonight. Nice snowy weather, soup and bread. So easy. Whoop. No kneading. You just stir it with a spoon. A little bit of saran wrap, and you just let it sit out for like 8 hours. Or you can do it the day before. It can sit for up to 24. This is the soup recipe I'm making tonight. It is from Ibotta de Laurentiis. It's very, very good, and I believe I'm gonna double it today. But instead of using the 2 to 3 cans of cannellini beans, I'm gonna use this mason jar of Great Northern beans instead, and I'm just gonna cook it in my 8-quart Instant Pot knockoff. This is the Sinfonio brand. They all work the same, but you know, basically an Instant Pot. It doesn't use that many ingredients. I don't know, it just tastes so good. I'm just gonna cook up the beans right now so they come together a little quicker, because you're supposed to use canned beans, which are already soft. So I'm gonna put these in with just some water and salt. So there we go. Let's do some salt. And I'm just gonna cover them pretty good. Almost 3-liter line. Hey, it sat for several hours, so I'm gonna dump it out right here and just kind of form it into a ball and put a towel over it and let it rest for 30 minutes. And I have my little baby Le Creuset. That's how you say it. I actually don't know how to say it correctly. Anyway, this is a little baby one, size 22. I am going to preheat him in the oven. So I'm gonna put him in the oven and turn the oven to 350, I believe. Really, really hot when I dump the dough in, so it forms a nice crust. I've got the bread in my steaming hot pot. I put a little bit of cornmeal on the bottom so it wouldn't stick. I'm gonna put the lid on and stick it in the oven for 30 minutes. Time to take the lid off and go another 15 minutes. Most of the ingredients, everything except for the heavy cream and the butter bubbling away. And as soon as the onions are soft, I'm going to puree it with my immersion blender and add my heavy whipping cream and my pepper. Getting really close. It smells really good. I have that cherry jam concoction I told you about, and my camera battery was dead, so I couldn't record it, but I'll tell you exactly how I made it. I sliced the chicken in half like I told you, salted and peppered each side, seared it in butter, took it out. In the same pan, I put 2 cups of chicken broth, 2 tablespoons of Worcestershire sauce, and the 2 little containers of cherry jam, melted it all together, boiled it for a while, stuck the chicken back in to simmer and finish cooking all the way through. I found some frozen broccoli, and I made homemade mac and cheese. This is the sheet pan mac and cheese from damndelicious.net if you want to go look up the recipe. That is dinner tonight. Dinner tonight is this jambalaya mix. I like to add like 1 extra cup of white rice just to thin out the salt a bit. I have some chicken right here that got very juicy when I thawed. And some sausage I'm gonna cut up and mix all that together. And I'm gonna cook these 2 packages of vegetables in my air fryer, maybe some biscuits, just from a little mix. And that's gonna be dinner tonight. Nothing fancy. I just follow the, you know, water rice ratio on the back. I dumped all my vegetables in my air fryer, and I kind of do all vegetables kind of the same. So a little drizzle of oil, some salt and pepper, and mixed it up. You could add some paprika, some curry powder, garlic powder, anything else that you like, but I'm keeping it simple tonight, and I'm gonna pop it in there and hit the broccoli button. Right there. 300 for 10 minutes. Cooking the chicken before I add the rice, and guess what happened? Hot oil spattered up and burned my hand. Cleaning up the kitchen from dinner. You know, I notice when you cook a lot is you have to clean up a lot. I feel like I do the dishes about 10 times a day. It's probably not 10 times a day, but it sure feels like it. Hand washed some stuff, filled up the dishwasher, got it started. You see that big package of sausage there at the bottom of the screen? Went ahead and put those away. I think I froze most of them and maybe took 2 out just to keep in the fridge for later. Dave came home, you might see him walk in a second, from a work thing, and he came home with all these bananas. A lot of bananas and a peach pie from work, some kind of lunch or I don't know. Anyway, so that was a fun little surprise to have some extra goodies around the house. So here is the completed jambalaya. The roasted vegetables were awesome, and I did make those biscuits. So I'm gonna roast more vegetables in my air fryer, like just mix them up. They were super yummy. I'm about to go to my Christmas sock party exchange, and these are the leggings I'm wearing today. You think other people are gonna outdress me? Bringing some pumpkin chocolate chip cookies to share, and my very pretty socks are in this highly festive bag, along with a bottle of lotion that I happen to have. Tonight for dinner, we're just having sandwiches. I found these super cheap ciabatta rolls at Walmart for like $1.50. The turkey that I picked up from Smith's, pepperoni I have, some apples and bananas as a side, and maybe some chips if I can find them. Super easy, super quick, and delicious. Delicious and nutritious. Tonight's dinner is extremely complicated. There's a lot of steps, like a lot. First, we have to dump this in really hot water. The professionals call it boiling.
I watch Top Chef.
We have to heat this jar slowly enough so that it doesn't burn to the bottom, and then you mix them together. I know it's a lot. Take a minute, think about it. You can do it too. I've got my buddy over here browning up my meat. Oh, don't touch the pan, bud. I slaved over this garlic bread right here. I'm about to stick in the broiler. Okay, let me tell you the recipe for the best garlic bread. Are you ready? I mean, it's a little complicated, but I think you can do it. So you pick up this bag, and then you open it, and then put it here, and put it in the oven. Mind blown. In my handy dandy Instant Pot, I'm cooking some spaghetti squash for the carb conscious people of the group. Maybe it's because you can eat so much more for the same amount of calories. That's what I like to get behind. Or they ate Junior Mints in the movie theater and need to simmer down a little. Or maybe they threw all the Junior Mints on the floor at the movie theater. Shake, 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 shake. Shake, 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 shake.
This is a very specific technique. Holy cow, I cannot think of the word.
What, the draining technique?
Yeah.
Yeah,
this is
oh. You can tell it's hot because it has this thing floating up from above it. You ever heard of that? It's called
steam. Steam.
Stiame.
Stiame, thank you.
This thing's on fire.
That's how the Italians say it. Okie dokie. Oh, I slaved all day to make this sauce. Or is it gravy? Or is it sauce?
Gravy?
Yeah, like.
Really?
I don't know. I don't have any Italians in my line. I have no idea.
I thought her name was Giada.
Giada, that's how I say it. I don't know if that's right. I do what I want. My body, my choice. Okay, I gotta save some sauce behind, right, for the spaghetti squash. Oh, that's a spice in me bowl. Do you watch the Grinch with Jim Carrey?
Oh yeah, sometimes.
And he tries on the outfit and he's like, ooh, I always think of that when you're like, ooh,
Dinner with myself, I can't cancel that again.
I think that's good, right?
That looks good.
That looks good. And then we have that for the spaghetti squash left over. Perfect. Okay, I gotta cut the garlic right now. Oh, who is she? Look at that. Actually, woohoo! What if we just do like this?
Oh, perfect.
Yes.
What a great idea.
Oh, look.
Oh.
Can't waste it. Can't waste it.
Don't waste the magic gold.
Guess what I have for the adults for later? Another one. Spaghetti on the table? Yeah?
Yeah.
Well, it's not spaghetti.
What
is it?
It's a pasta.
What's it called?
Oh, you just took it out.
You just took the box out. It's a pasta. When the moon hits your eye.
It's amore.
What are you thinking? Sticks or like
Sticks.
manly?
Sticks.
Do you remember when Dad used to cut our peanut butter sandwiches
Like in the little squares.
into little itty bitty squares or like fingers?
I
Like
loved
this?
those.
I love the little squares. I should probably put these in a bowl or something. Yeah.
Or a fancy plate.
Fancy plates. Okay. That one's very dusty.
A clean fancy
Okay.
plate.
Ah!
Clean shot.
Nope.
You almost had me. You really almost had me.
Oh, what? Oh no. Make it work, people, make it work.
Make it work.
Okay, kids, time to eat. Are you gonna put that on the table? Completed pasta dish, some almond poppy seed bread my neighbor just brought over about 10 minutes ago. Found some bell peppers in the fridge, sliced those up, some garlic bread, Parmesan cheese. We are ready to rock and roll. Guess who just did all the dishes? This guy right here. All of them. And there were a lot because we were behind on dishes because here's what happened. Lauren and I went to the store to get some Christmas items. And when I got back, Ryan came up to me and he was like, Mommy, I started the dishwasher for you. It was so cute. Thank you so much. And it had like an hour and a half to go. And when I opened it, when it was done, an hour and a half later, it was half empty. Or some might say half full.
I'd say it's half full.
It was a wasted opportunity there. Wanted to say thank you for joining me on today's full week of meal eating for a large family. I gotta go because it's time to make pies for Christmas Day. Thanks so much, hope you enjoyed, and I will see you in tomorrow's video, which will be the announcement of the Bosch mixer. You don't wanna miss it.